Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. It is customary to pay triple homage to the supremely self-enlightened Lord Buddha. May I now invite Bhanteji to administer the 5 precepts.
Please repeat after me. Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Duteyang pe buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Duteyang pe dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Duteyang pe sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tatheyang pe buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Tatheyang pe dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Tatheyang pe sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Saranaгаmanang sangpunnang.
Bhante.
Panatipatha veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Adinadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adinadana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Kamesu michchāchārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kamesu michchāchāra veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Musavada veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Surameraya majjapamādāṭṭhānā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Sura meraya majja pamadatthana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Tisaranena saddhiṃ pañcasīlaṃ dhammang sādhukang surakkhitāṃ kattvā apamādena sampādetabbang.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, now I would like to invite our three guests here to say a few words about the new year in their own language.
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Welcome to today's meditation and chanting program, dear Dhamma brothers and sisters. I'm looking forward to another year of learning the Buddha Dhamma, of following the path of the supremely enlightened Buddha together with all of you. It has been a wonderful journey. We have spent more than 1.5 to 2 years together, getting to know so many Buddhist friends, Dhamma brothers and sisters from various countries all over the world. And I hope this new year will bring several more opportunities to be associated with Venerable Bhante Sumit, to be a part of the Dhamma USA family, and to join various programs being offered by this organization so that we can improve our lives and increase our knowledge of Buddhism. Sabbi tiyo vivajantu, sab rogo vinasatu, mate bhavatvantrayo, sukhi digayu ko bhava. May Lord Buddha's blessings be upon each one of us. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
All right. Over to
Hi
you.
everyone.
Yes, please.
Is it Sangamita's turn?
Yeah, Shelly.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Shelly. My family and I are from Myanmar, but I grew up in New York City. As a young person, I recently found Buddhist insights, and I saw Bhante Sumita there, and I feel like because this year has been so difficult for me, getting to meet the Sangha community and getting to learn the Dhamma from them has been very inspirational and uplifting. And I hope that I can um, progress forward in the Dhamma. Happy New Year to everyone, and um, Nidima Byoshimbazi Chanavazi Jamabazi. Thank you.
Very nice.
Namo
Thank
Buddhaya.
you.
Namo Buddhaya. Happy New Year to all of you. My name is Sangamita, and I'm very thankful to Bhante Sumita, who guided and supported me to start this Sunday Dhamma school in my town. आज मी तुम्हा सर्वांना नवीन वर्षाच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देते. नवीन वर्ष तुम्हास आपणास सुखाचे, समाधानाचे, ऐश्वर्याचे, आनंदाचे, आरोग्याचे जाओ. येत्या नवीन वर्षात आपले जीवन आनंदमय हो आणि तुमचे सगळे चांगले संकल्प पौर्णिमेच्या चंद्राप्रमाणे पूर्ण होत. साधू साधू साधू.
That's a beautiful Marathi language. I would like to invite Poonam to say something in Hindi as well.
नव वर्ष की शुभकामनाएं प्रत्येक धम्म भाई एवं बहन को। मैं आशा करती हूँ कि इस वर्ष भी हम भंते सुमित एवं धम्म यूएसए नामक संस्था के साथ जुड़े रहेंगे। ये अवसर जीवन में बहुत कठिनाई से मिलता है और हम सब एक साथ बुद्ध धर्म को सीखने और उसको अपने जीवन में उतारने के प्रयत्न में लगे हुए हैं 1.5-2 वर्षों से। और मैं आशा करती हूँ कि इस वर्ष भी ऐसा ही रहेगा। ये वर्ष हम सब के लिए बहुत खुशियां, बहुत सुख लेके आएगा, जिससे हमारी परेशानियां दूर हो, कम हो और हम बुद्ध धर्म की राह में आगे बढ़ते रहें। साधु साधु साधु।
Okay. Before starting, I also would like to say something in Sinhala. සමස්ත ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ජනතාව වෙත අපි මේ වෙලාවේ මේ ලැබුවා වූ ඇතරම ආසියාවේ අපේ රටේ මේ වෙනකොටත් අලුත් අවුරුද්ද ලබලයි තියෙන්නේ ජනවාරි මාසේ පළවෙනිදා. ඉතින් අපි හැම දිනාටම ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරන ලෝකෙ පුරාම සිටින අපේ ආදරණීය ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ජනතාව වෙතටත් ඒවගේම අනිත් හැම දෙනාටමත් මේ වෙලාවේ අපි ආශිර්වාද කරනවා. මේ ලැබුවා වූ නව වසර ඔබ හැම දෙනාටමත් ඔබේ ආදරණීය පවුලේ දූ දරුවන් සොයුරු සොයුරියන් ඥාති හිතයිසින් ගුරුවරු වැඩිහිටියන් ඇතුළු හැම දෙනාටමත් ඔබේ පවුලේ ඔබේ යහළු යහළියන් ඒවගේම ඔබේ අසල්වැසියන් නෑදෑයන් හිතවතුන් ඔබේ රටවැසියන් ලෝකවාසී හැම දෙනාටම සාමය සතුට සෞභාග්‍ය පිරුණු වාසනාවන්ත සිරිසුබ අලුත් අවුරුද්දක් ඒවා කියලා අපේ ඉතාමත්ම ඉත සිතින් මේ වෙලාවේ ප්‍රාර්ථනා කර සිටිනවා. ඒ සමගම අපි මේ වෙලාවේ කැමති ඔබ හැම දෙනාටම ආශිර්වාද පිණිස පිරිත් සජ්ජායනය කරලා මේ අවුරුද්දට ආශිර්වාද කරන්නට හැම දෙනාටම. Okay, with that I would like to start the chanting, and also after that, I would like to lead you also to a little guided meditation. Please keep your palms together close to your heart, and you can contemplate, or you can also join us if you want. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagavarahang samma sambuddho Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi passiko panaiko paccatang vedithambo vinyuhiti supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujjapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani Attha purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakhineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyakhetang lokasati Etena sacca vajjena dukkha upasamintute Etena sacca vajjena bhaya upasamintute Etena sacca vajjena roga upasamintute Karaniya mattha kusalena yang tang sang tang padang abhisamicca sakho ujuca sujuca suvaco chassa mudu anatimani santussa koca subharoca appakiccoca sallauka buddhi Sangtindriyoca nipakoca appagabho kulesu ananukiddho naca kuddang samacare kinci yena vinyo pare upavadeyum sukhino va khemino hontu Sabbe sattha bhavantu sukhitatta Naparo parang nikumbet Natimanyet katha chinang kanchi Vyarosana patigha sanya Nanyamanyasa dukkha micceye Mata yatha niyang puttang ayusa eka putta manurakhe Evaṁ pi sabba bhutesu Manasang bhavaye aparimanang mettang cha sabba lokasmin manasang bhavaye aparimanang uddhang adho cha tiriyang cha asang averang asapatang Tittang charang nisinnoa sayanoa yavatassa vigatamiddho etang sating adhitteya brahmametang viharang idhamaho Ditthing cha anupagamma silava dasanena sampanno kamesu vinaya gedhang nahi jatu gabbaseyang punareti ti Etena saccavajjena Soddhite hotu sabbada Etena saccavajjena Hotu te jaya mangalang Etena saccavajjena Sabbarogo vinasatu Sabbitio vivanjantu Sabbarogo vinasatu Mate bhavatvantarayo Sukhe deghayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkhantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanubhavena Sada sotte bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkhantu sabba devata Sabba dhammanubhavena Sada sotte bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkhantu sabba devata Sabba sanghanubhavena Sada sotte bhavantu te Abhivadana silisa Niccang vaddhapachayino Chattaro dhamma vaddhanti Ayuvanno sukhang balang Ayurarogya sampatti Sagga sampatti mevacha Ato nibbana sampatti Imenate samijjatu Sadhu 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 I would also like to I invite Punamo Sangamita to welcome the people who have joined us online. I think after that I will start the guided meditation and a little Dhamma talk on the New Year. What is the New Year? That's interesting topic. Every time when we have a New Year, how do we think of it as a Buddhist? How do we look at New Year? I would like to pay your attention to this in the Buddhist perspective. It is like starting a new life. Um, it is like birth and death. It is like Patisanti Chitta and Chuti Chitta and the Bhavanga Chitta. If you want to also take it that way. This 31st December is like our Chuti Chitta. And January 1st is like our Patisandhi Chitta. In between, it is like our Bhavanga Chitta. Very interesting. Every time we come to this 31st December, a lot of people are thinking of something new. You want to be happier, you want to be better, you want to have better New Year resolutions, you want to forget about some old enmities, you want to be, better with the family, better with your friends, relatives. If you had done something wrong to any of your family member or any of your friends, time to forget about them, and to be, time to forgive them, and also time to seek forgiveness from them if you have done something wrong, by word or by deed or by thought. And if you are a practitioner also, maybe you can think of doing a little bit more meditation. Like, let's say you practice every single day, um, half an hour. Maybe you can improve a little bit more this year, maybe 1 hour. It's a great way to improve your meditation. And if you practice once a day, maybe you can think of sitting 2 times a day. Yeah, these are really very great ways to improve our own lifestyle. And also, I remember when I was little, every January 1st, before becoming a monk, my mom asked us to plant a tree. So most of the time, I remember we planted the banana tree because banana tree gives us a lot of fruits. Many times a year, we get a banana fruit, and we also planted some other trees. So planting trees on January 1st would be a great idea. I highly recommend you also to plant a new tree at your backyard. Also, you need to have some New Year resolution. You need to be more cleaner. You need to, study a little bit more. You need to do something more, maybe practice more meditation. um, yeah, you have to do so many things. Think of recognizing your own mistakes in your life. Okay, I have some problem with my anger. This year I'm going to work on that. Okay, I have some relationship issue, I'm going to fix this thing this time. I want to maybe go to the temple more often. At least once a week I should go to the temple. um, think of something like that. This will be really, really helpful. And Every time you practice, if you want to practice about meditation, listen to a Dhamma talk, at least once a week, if not every day. I highly recommend you listen to a Dhamma talk, because we need to learn the Dhamma. Without learning the Dhamma, it will be difficult for us to get rid of this samsara. We need to know the Dhamma. We need to have good associations with wonderful Kalyanam with the friends. We need them. We need their help. That way, we can actually be in the right track. Sometimes, no matter how, maybe you are very busy with your studies, or be very busy with your um, day-to-day work. You will have so many difficulties. Like if you have little children, life is also going to be so hectic. Maybe like if you have some relationship issue with your family members, life is not going to be so easy. It's a roller coaster ride all the time. So think of it. Think of it seriously, do something better, and pay attention to those areas and recognize your mistakes. Accept, be humble. I'm going to accept my own mistake, my weakness. This is my weakness. I get angry very easily. This is my problem. So thinking thus, you get better person, and the minute you recognize your own mistake, you have a better chance to rectify them. That is why it is important. Be honest, be sincere, be humble, and yeah, do something about that. I think for me personally, I highly recommend to all of you with my own practice. When I practice, I always feel comfortable, and I always feel more confident in taking the right decision. I feel always after meditation, okay, I have taken the right decision. So um, I highly recommend you practice some meditation. I highly recommend you practice listening to some Dhamma talks every now and then, and to expand your Dhamma knowledge. That will be really helpful. And this time around, we need to actually help our community. There are a lot of people in the world that need our help. If you can help one person, two-person in your family, some friends, some relatives, so much the better. In your country, in your community, we can all help them too. We can do so many ways. Sometimes listening to them, sometimes helping them financially, or with some food, or talking to them, give some counseling to them. All these things will be helpful. So in the new year, I really invite, and I really hope and wish that you all have a wonderful, wonderful new year with peace, happiness, and good health. With that good intention, let us do a little bit of meditation. Okay, so um, I would like to invite all of you to settle on your seat wherever you are. You can sit on your chair, or you can sit on the floor, whichever way you feel comfortable. Sit comfortable, and then make sure you are straight. Your back is straight, and close your eyes. When you close your eyes, be gentle, be humble, be compassionate to yourself, and take a good long deep breath, and hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly release and relax. Let's do it one more time, everyone together. Take a good long deep breath, and hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly release and relax. Now let us pay attention to our breathing process. Listen to your own breath. When you breathe in, the incoming breath touches the nostril, so pay attention to that. When you breathe out, the outgoing breath touches the upper lip, so please pay attention to that. Listen to your own breath. When you close your eyes, you might also have a better chance of hearing things more louder than before. For example, now it is the New Year time, so we hear lots of firecrackers. It's okay. You might even, when you close your eyes, you might even listen to the ticking of the wall clock, which normally doesn't work. We do not pay attention to that when we open our eyes. But when we close our eyes, our ear sense door is much more active. So we pay attention to the subtle noises. Whenever you hear those noises, just recognize them. Recognize them and then come back to meditation. Your primary objective right now is to observe your own breath, the incoming and outgoing breath. If you also pay attention, you might feel that you have long incoming breaths and long outgoing breaths. Sometimes short incoming breath, sometimes short outgoing breaths. We just observe this natural process of our breathing system, our respiratory system, how it functions. We do not try to control that. Just observe. If it is long breath, recognize it's a long breath. If it's a short breath, just recognize it's a short breath. Now, the other thing is when we breathe in oxygen, the positive energy, which is of cooling sensation. So when we breathe in, that incoming breath touches the nostril and we feel a little bit of cooling sensation. It's very important to have oxygen in us. And when we breathe out, we remove the toxic things inside the body. And when we feel the touch of the outgoing breath on our nostril, on our upper lip, we feel a little bit of warm sensation because of the carbon dioxide that is being removed from the body. So in a way, this is physical cleansing process which continuously happens all throughout our life. This is the natural cleansing process. This happens even if we pay attention to that or not. Even if we are awake or even if we are asleep, this natural cleansing process happens. But what is more interesting is when we pay attention to that, we meditate on that, we have another advantage. That is, we have a better chance to even cleanse our mind. So this natural breathing process helps us cleanse the body, and when we meditate on that, we can cleanse our mind. That is the most beautiful thing, the most powerful advantage that we have when we meditate. We can read our thoughts, we can observe our thoughts when we are settled into our meditation. We can recognize our thoughts: anger, jealousy, greed, hatred, lust. All these thoughts occur to us and we recognize them, which we normally do not recognize. But in meditation, we can recognize them. When we recognize them, we also have a chance to rectify them, to get rid of them. It is like a gatekeeper that we have in between the nostril and the upper lip. This gatekeeper is watching every breath, incoming and outgoing. This gatekeeper is so important. The gatekeeper is taking care of us. Same thing, this mindfulness is like a gatekeeper. Mindfulness helps us recognize our thoughts. When we recognize our thoughts, when there is mindfulness, sati, like a gatekeeper, all those incoming defilements will not establish in us. They will come, but they will go back soon. Because those defilements know that there is a mindfulness watching them. That is why this mindfulness is so important to us. So this breathing meditation, anapanasati, trains us to better strengthen our mindfulness. Also, I want to reiterate that every single breath has its own unique identity. Every breath is different from one another. If you can pay attention to every single breath, that is so wonderful. But the mind is so difficult to contain. Mind can jump here and there, wander here and there. That is also okay. In our practice, what we need to do, we just recognize, okay, my mind is now wandering. If you recognize that, that will be very helpful. Many times we don't even know that our mind is wandering. So if you just start to recognize that your mind is wandering, that will be very helpful to you. Then you know your mind is wandering, so you don't panic. And then you slowly come back to your meditation. You do not force your mind. You are calm, you are relaxed. Even if the mind is wandering, you are calm and relaxed. You recognize that the mind is wandering. That's it. And then you slowly come back to your meditation. That is breathing, contemplation on breathing. So in between the nostril and the upper lip, we have around 1 inch maybe. But if you keep practicing, the length and breadth of this meditation is so long, so very long. You can practice it years and years. So much to learn with every session. So keep practicing mindfulness on breathing. And with this incoming positive energy, we can also switch to metta meditation. Maybe a little bit of metta meditation on this new year would be helpful to all of us. Please pay attention to the top of your head and start scanning very slowly all the way to the tip of the toes. You have the upper body from head to the shoulders, and in the midsection of the body, shoulders to the lower back, and then the lower section of the body, lower back to the tip of the toes. We slowly scan and send loving kindness to ourselves. Just a few words, formula is good enough. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. Now let us also think of all the people in your family. Think of your husband. Think of your wife. Think of your children. Think of your brothers and sisters, your parents, your grandparents, uncles, aunts, all the near and dear ones in your family, all the teachers, elders, all those people who are supportive to you, who are your well-wishers, benefactors, to whom you are so grateful. Maybe to the monks, Mahasangha members, some community leaders. Think of them, all those near and dear ones, teachers and elders, friends, relatives. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. Now let us think of the neutral ones. This is very important. Sometimes people don't pay attention to that neutral ones. We can have humans, non-humans, neutrals. We can have many neutral ones in the world. In fact, a vast majority of the world are neutral to us. Many of the people, we don't know them, they don't know us. There can be, they might not harm us, but you never know. Sending loving kindness to them maybe can help you. We don't want them to be in the unfriendly category. All those neutral people, even the animals, even the non-humans, you know, most of them are unfriendly. I mean, neutral to us. But we don't want them to be unfriendly to us. So sending loving kindness to them can be very helpful. Think of all of them, all those neutral ones in the world. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. May they all be well and happy and healthy. Now let us think of the unfriendly ones. Maybe currently you don't have any unfriendly one, but in your lifetime, maybe you had someone somewhere in your lifetime. One, two, three, maybe. Maybe currently you have, maybe not. But in your sansara, we don't know how many. Maybe they are even chasing us, trying to revenge us. You never know. Even when some monks became arahants, they were killed by some previous enemies. Remember that. So we have to be really careful. We do not want, dear friends, dear Dhamma friends, we do not want any unfriendly one in our life anymore. No more. So we will forgive all the unfriendly ones if we had. And we will be so humble and simple. We will try to get them um, into our wrong. We will think of them. We don't want any enemies. We send loving kindness to all of them as well. Take a good long deep breath if it is difficult, because it is going to be challenging too for some people. Because when you think of those people who are like unpleasant, unfriendly, you don't like them, don't even want to think of them. But our life is not permanent. We don't live forever. We live only for a short time. To be honest, if you think of the Chatu Maharajika world, one day there is 50 human years. We live less than 2 days in Chatu Maharajika world. So our life is so short. And most of us have spent that one day already. For example, I have spent the first day already. Now it is going to be my second day in the Chatur Maharajika world. We don't live forever. Our life is so short. Therefore, we don't want any enemies. If we had, we will forgive them right away. We don't want them. And if I had done something wrong in my life, by word or by deed or by thought, keep your palms together and seek forgiveness from them. And thinking thus can release us from an enormous pressure. From your side, you have to be clean first. We don't know. We can maybe possibly control them. But if we send loving kindness to even the enemies, there is a chance that they will be better. They feel better. They feel comfortable and safe because you don't have any negativity on them. So make sure from your side you are clean and clear. You are compassionate. You are full of loving kindness. You can do wonders. Okay, so thinking thus, may all the unfriendly beings be well and happy and healthy. May all the unfriendly beings be well and happy and healthy. May all the unfriendly beings be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. Please think of yourself. Send loving kindness to yourself. You need to love yourself too, okay? Although we think this is impermanent, this body, we should not love them. Yes, yes. But we still need this body to get rid of this samsara. We cannot hate this body. As we send loving kindness to all sentient beings, we have to send loving kindness to this body too. So we cannot hate this body, okay? I know some people don't feel comfortable with metta to themselves. They say they are comfortable sending metta to others but not to themselves. Yeah. So according to Buddhism, sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Every sentient being should be well, happy, healthy, including myself. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May I be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. May all sentient beings be well and happy and healthy. Thinking thus, please take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds and then slowly release and relax. Keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Okay, now you can open your eyes with a more positive energy, more compassion to yourself and to others. And I wish you all a very happy, peaceful, prosperous, and comfortable and healthy New Year 2022. Okay. All right. Um, do we have any question from our hosts?
Nami Bhanteji, there is one question. While
Yeah.
doing meditation, sometimes there is something, means the facial, something stress from eyes to this part. There is a stress coming, little bit, heaviness.
Heaviness.
So, yeah, little bit on the face, from
Okay.
eyes, from this side.
Hmm. So when you meditate, it happen to you?
Yeah, sometimes not, but little bit.
Yeah. Um, so sometimes it can happen, right? So when you see that, maybe it can be due to some other health habits. Maybe you didn't sleep enough, um, or things like that can happen. And also sending loving kindness to that painful area is a great idea. Let's say you have a pain here, send loving kindness to that area. Take some time, okay? Your area here, let's say. Send loving kindness to that area. May I be well, happy, healthy, very powerful energy. Send that loving kindness to that. You will feel the healing touch. That pain will be gone. Yeah, try that. It will work. If there is no such a very powerful karmic disease, most of these things will be gone because you are physically and mentally calm, and you don't have
Hmm.
hatred, you don't have anger, you don't have greed. You are very calm, peaceful, and that energy is really powerful. Can make you heal a lot of bad things. Even some cancer patients, some other chronic diseases can be cured by practicing loving kindness. Loving kindness meditation, when you practice loving kindness to yourself and to others, both parties can be benefited. Okay, try that.
Bantaji, there's a question
Hmm.
in chat from Ravindra Kumar Nagle. He asks,
Hmm.
please Bante explain Dhamma Vichay.
Oh, okay. Dhamma Vichay is actually one of the Satta Bhojangas. I would like to invite you to watch that video on seven Bhojanga Dhammas. I have Dhamma talk on that. Poonam, can you find the Dhamma talk in the YouTube? Maybe you can share the link. And yes,
Yes, Bante.
Dhamma, which is the investigation on the Dhamma. Sati, Sambojjhanga, Dhamma Vichay, Sambojjhanga, Viriya, Piti, Passaddhi, Samadhi, Upekka. These are the seven Bojjhanga Dhammas. Really very important and very powerful teachings by the Buddha. It is said when the Venerable Mahakassapa was sick, the Buddha went there, met him, and then he preached the seven Bhajanga Dhammas, and Venerable Moggallana felt better. Venerable Mahakassapa felt better. And even Venerable Moggallana had the same issue, and he also felt better. And later the Buddha himself was sick one time. And Venerable Mahachunda came. Buddha asked him to preach the Sattabhojanga Dhammas. So the Buddha also felt better. So they are really very helpful and useful Bodhi Anga Dhammas, Bojanga, factors of enlightenment. Yeah. So Dhamma Vichay is about investigating about the Dhamma, starting with the Sati. Okay.
N- No other question, Bantaji, in chat.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I think we can also welcome all the other people who joined us today. and also send them loving kindness. And all the people who are with us, we would like to invoke blessings upon all of them. I think we have Manisha Javardhana, Tony Balasurya. They are very good friends of us, and they really wanted to actually do the guided meditation, also blessing. And Lasadari, Huiling Kang, Dilrokshi, Arpana. Oh, Arpana is also there. Shobha uh, Hakari. How do we pronounce Hakari? And then, yes, so we would like to invoke blessings upon all of you. Ravindra Kumar Nagle. Oh, Nilmini Veerasekar. Hello, Nilmini. She's from Lankarama. Sheetal Gatling and all the other people, I think we mentioned their names. So we would like to invoke blessings upon all of you and all your family members. Yash Parmar, um, all your family members, friends, relatives, everyone in your community, everyone in your country, everyone in the world. May you all be well, happy, healthy. May the Noble Triple Gem bless you, help you, protect you, and guide you towards the right path. Hello, Saket. Um, yeah. And may the Noble Triple Gem bless you, help you, protect you, and guide you towards the right path. May all Devas, Brahmas, all the Kalyana Mitta friends bless you, help you, protect you, and guide you towards the right path. May all of us and all of them be able to live our life peacefully, comfortably, with good health. And may all of us be able to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana, the absolute peace and happiness at the end of our samsara. Thinking thus, let us keep our palms together close to our heart and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Looking forward to seeing you with some exciting new Dhamma sessions coming up. And in March, we are going to start a yoga class. Yes, so we will start a yoga class and we will have meditation classes, and then Dhamma discussion Q&A will be there for everyone to ask some questions, and then maybe chanting. Yeah, some Pali classes, of course. Poonam, are you going to teach the Hindi medium level 2? Yes, so yeah,
I'm muted, sorry. No, not right now, Bantiji.
yeah, Poonam did the level 1 actually. Yeah, hopefully we will start sometime later. But we have Pali 1, level 1 and level 2, and we are going to start level 3 soon. Okay, so with that, we conclude. Over to you, Poonam.
Thank you, Bantiji, for your Dhamma talk and the guided meditation, and most important, for your blessings. Thank you, all Dhamma brothers and sisters, for joining us in this auspicious, beautiful day of 2022. Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitata. With this Lord Buddha's blessing, I end today's program. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
अभिवादन शीलिस निच्चं वद्धा पचाइनो चत्तारो धम्मा वड्ढन्ति आयुवन्नो सुखं बलं आयुरारोग्य संपत्ति सद्द संपत्ति मेव च तो निब्बान संपत्ति मिनाते समिच्छतु साधु Sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, everyone. Good night and Happy New Year.